Hey guys, my name is Matt Ginley. I'm here at the Scarpa North America headquarters in Boulder, Colorado, and today we are going to give you a little bit of a preview on some of the new climbing shoes that will be coming out in 2020 in the spring. First up that I'd like to show you guys is the brand new updated version of the Booster. The Booster is a very high performance shoe in our line that excels at slightly overhanging to extremely overhanging terrain. The new Booster uses a brand new micro-suede upper that's reinforced with ceramic to retain its durability and also a high amount of abrasion resistance. Full rubber over the toe, so if you're using it for toe hooking or pulling with your feet, it's super great for that. The Booster uses a brand new heel tension system called a pressure absorbing fit. The easiest way to describe that is it retains an equal amount of forward tension and performance as a traditional climbing shoe brand would, but with an extreme amount of pressure alleviated directly off of the Achilles tendon. This new Booster also uses our new dual torsion randing system, which allows us to tension either side of the shoe differently. So as you can see on the Booster, that's extremely highly asymmetrical and curved in. The rand is tensioned higher on the inside than the outside, and what that allows is for the shoe to retain its shape and performance characteristics over the whole life of the shoe. The Booster is the only new shoe out of our performance line coming out in 2020. So for you guys looking for an extremely aggressive shoe for steep overhanging climbing, keep your eyes open for this one. Another new shoe for 2020 is going to be an update to the Vapor Lace-Up. The Vapor Lace-Up is our most comfortable and supportive shoe for all-day climbing and performance as well. The new Vapor Lace-Up uses a brand new seamless toe box with a TPU reinforced upper. So what that does is allows us to use less stitching on the inside of the shoe, so it's a lot more comfortable. And these TPU overlays actually do a couple different things. One, it's going to do a lot of abrasion resistance. It's also going to prevent the shoe from stretching too much. So a really cool feature that equals more performance and more comfort. So one of the coolest features on the new updated Vapor is going to be the new D2 toe cap. The D2 stands for dual density, and what we've achieved here is two different durometers or softnesses in rubber on one piece. So this is unique to Scarpa. We have a 3-year patent on this, so we're going to be the only brand that's going to have this featured in our shoes for the next 3 years. So the easiest way to explain that is the yellow colored rubber on the top of the shoe is going to be softer. So it's going to be more comfortable over the knuckles of your toes while you have it inside of the shoe. It's also going to give you more grip if you're putting this inside of a crack, or if you actually get in a situation where you need a toe hook with this shoe, you're going to have an extreme amount of grip from that yellow rubber, whereas the black rubber is your traditional density of an excess edge, so it's going to be longer wearing and more support underneath the foot. The new Vapor also uses the PAF heel system. Again, what that is a pressure absorbing fit, and the system allows the same amount of forward pressure as a traditional rand in the shoe while alleviating a ton of pressure directly off of the Achilles tendon. So that means equal amount of performance and more comfortable than any other system like this out on the market. Do men's and women's version. The women's version, exact same features, except it's built on a lower volume, slightly modified last for a women's foot, and then a little bit more softer construction throughout. Another shoe that's going to be brand new for 2020 that we're extremely excited about is a brand new women's and men's Veloce. So the Veloce is the first shoe that Scarpa's ever designed from start to finish with gym climbing in mind. So this shoe is designed for intermediate or beginner climbers looking for a shoe that they're going to be using indoors for prolonged periods of time without ever removing the shoe, or a more advanced climber that's going to be in the gym training for multiple hours at a time and rarely taking the shoe off. The way that we achieve this extra comfort in this shoe is simply by adding a little bit more room over the 4th and 5th toe. So again, if you have your foot inside of the shoe for a long period of time, you're not going to get that extreme pain that forms over the outside of the foot from never taking the shoes off. The proprietary S72 rubber is both extremely soft and extremely durable. So the idea behind that is for indoor climbing. It can handle anything from really small footholds to more modern style climbing where your whole foot is planted against an extremely large volume. So you're going to have a really good amount of grip and sensitivity no matter what kind of indoor climbing hold that you're planning this thing on. Because of the fact that the rubber is softer than a normal climbing rubber, we did make this a 4 millimeter outsole, so it's going to be extremely long wearing, and the fact that it's only a half outsole, it'll also be extremely easy to resole. The new Veloce also utilizes our new PAF heel system, so again, a pressure absorbing fit, so equal amount of forward tension as a traditional climbing rand would provide, but alleviates a ton of pressure directly off of the Achilles tendon. So for Spring 20, the new booster, men's and women's Vapor, and the men's and women's Veloce have all been certified as vegan friendly, meaning there are no animal products in either the upper materials being used nor the glues that are being used to hold the fabrics together. So if vegan is an important thing to you, we definitely have that offering in our line.